Good evening. Welcome back. Sorry for this. We've had a minor disaster, Wi-Fi, power. I don't know what's gone on. So we're back again, and we're talking about Tetrakey TV episode number 80, brought to you by me, Rob Yates. This is part of a 260 series we're doing in 2017 for Tetrakey, bringing to you live business coaching, thought leadership, and performance acceleration information every night of the week. Apologies, I've been on vacation. Mark's in France. So if we've missed an episode over the past week, I'm going to scroll back through the news feed today. I will catch up in the next 48 to 72 hours. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having an awesome week. If you're in South Africa, I hope you're enjoying your day of vacation, because today's a public holiday. If you're in the rest of the world, I hope you're rocking it. Tonight, what I want to talk to you about is one of the two things that you are in control of. And let's be honest about it, one of the things that all of us wish we had more of is control. We want to control the way that maybe our workforce works and performs. We try and control the market, control our customers, control our cash flow, control. If you've got any sense, you try and control your liabilities, such as your bills and your tax and whatever else. And what I want to talk to you about is tonight and tomorrow night is that really the only two things that you can control. And if you learn, and when you learn to control these two things with purpose and manipulate them with purpose for a benefit of your success and your end in mind, how those will dramatically impact on everything you do, the whole world about you. And so, you know, in that bid to gain that level of control, because let's be honest about it, if you can control things to a minute detail, you actually can do something with them. You can change the way they work, change the way they operate, increase performance, decrease performance, standardize performance, all sorts of things, and ultimately lead yourself to heightened levels of success. Often that's the reason why big tech businesses and apps such as Uber and Airbnb, Microsoft, etc., have been so successful, is because of the level of control that they have in that tech world. However, many of us are not that privileged. Many of us have to work with humans, and humans are valuable just as we are. So are the people who we work with, and therefore, this seeking of control is something which becomes self-destructive if we don't go about it the right way. And actually what we have to do is realise and accept the fact there is only two things we can control, and tonight we're going to touch on the first one. And the first thing that you can control is your thoughts. The thoughts that you have, the thoughts that you allow yourself to have, and the thoughts that you design yourself to have. All of those are a choice. Now we say that, oh well, you see, part of the issue is we're far too permissive to other people in a negative context within our thoughts. You see, you could go and think about thoughts and emotions linked very heavily together, and we're very happy to allow people to make us happy. But really they're not making us happy, we're making ourselves happy based upon what it is that they are doing. That's a choice that we make. But equally we choose to let other people upset us, make us angry, maybe make us fearful, maybe make us guilty, or hurt, and we choose those thought patterns as much as we do for the positive of happy, love, joy, laughter, so on and so forth. And so you truly are in charge of every single thought that you have and every single thought that you do not have. Much as your physical actions, you know, if you go for a run or do some hard exercise, you can feel substantially better in your mind afterwards. Equally, the way which you physically perform can be dramatically changed by what you think. And so what is it that you do to keep yourself on task, focused. And how do you track that and measure those thoughts to ensure that I think this and it gives me X, and I'm happy with X, therefore I'm going to carry on with those thoughts? Or possibly I think and I feel, because that's another thought, this, and it always gives me Y, and I do not like Y because I want X. How are we going to change those thought patterns? What do you do with regards to reflection, mindfulness, gratitude practices, such as being and thinking about what you're truly grateful for 5 minutes every single day? You see, when you think good thoughts, when you think positive thoughts, and when you only allow yourself to do that, you get testosterone, endorphins, dopamine, and those chemicals released in an adrenaline as well, often in a very special cocktail into your blood system. And people pick up on it. Have you ever noticed there's somebody who's trying to fake that they're happy? And they're just weird to you. And because they're weird to you, you're like, I can't quite work them out. And those people never end up being that successful. Whereas when somebody's happy and genuinely happy, those people end up being successful, and you end up being warm towards them. And I suppose the question for you today is, how are other people towards you? And what is it that you're thinking that either enables them to feel like that towards you, or disables them at the same time? What is it that you do on a daily basis to keep your thoughts on track? Certainly, if you're not spending 5 minutes at the end of every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, concentrating on specifically thinking about what you are grateful for, you're missing a trick. So that's my thought for the day for you today, in terms of you accelerating your performance. Control your thoughts. Practice thinking great stuff, and gratitude is the best place to start. Be great. To be great, you need to think great. Whatever you do, stop faking it to make it. It sucks. We know you're doing it. You're not believable. Genuinely think good stuff, and good stuff will happen. And so that's it for the day. Get practicing gratitude, get controlling your thoughts, owning every single thought you have, and acknowledging the fact that no matter what thought you have had or have, you've permitted yourself to have it. And so that's it from me. Think great things, think positive things, think amazing things, and think the very, very best of yourself, because I know that you're amazing. I'll see you this time tomorrow night on Friday night, where we'll be talking about the second thing that you have a level of control over, where you can, and the power's just gone off again, where you can take huge ownership of your life and therefore control more of it. Have a great time further.